英語で国内ニュースです。優しい英語で今日の出来事をお届けします。
On May 25th, around noon, a strong odor was reported near Ginza 6 in Tokyo. 25 people complained of throat pain, with 19 transported to hospitals. All were conscious. Police suspect someone sprayed a tear gas-like substance. The area was cordoned off, and multiple ambulances were on scene as authorities investigated the incident.
U.S. President Trump first announced an agreement with Iran was coming soon, then told negotiators not to rush. While a deal for the Strait of Hormuz seemed close, disagreements emerged. Iran insists the strait remains under its control, not for free navigation. Iran's nuclear development is also a key point of contention.
A male body found in a Yamagata forest on May 5th was confirmed today as a victim of a bear attack. The 78-year-old man had been missing after foraging. This marks Yamagata's first fatal bear attack in 38 years. A bear was culled near the scene. Authorities urge caution in mountain areas.
On May 25th, the Nikkei 225 stock average surged, closing above 65,000 yen for the first time. The index reached a new record high of 65,158.19 yen. Expectations of a U.S.-Iran conflict resolution and falling crude oil prices fueled buying, particularly in AI and semiconductor stocks. Market observers suggest 70,000 yen could be in sight.
At the U.S.-China summit, Chinese President Xi Jinping reportedly strongly criticized Japanese Prime Minister Takaichi by name over Japan's rearmament. UK media described Xi as emotional during the intense discussion. U.S. President Trump defended Takaichi, citing Japan's need for a stronger security response due to North Korean threats.
In Hyogo, a mother and daughter were found dead. 3 days prior, suspect Kenji Oyama told police, "I killed someone, Oyama." Now publicly wanted for murder, gave no specific details. Police, unaware of the crime, drove him near the scene. He is currently at large, and an arrest warrant has been issued.
Regarding this fiscal year's supplementary budget bill, prompted by the Middle East situation, the Liberal Democratic Party and Ishin Party executives confirmed their policy. They will seek swift deliberation and early approval once the bill is submitted to the Diet. The government is reportedly preparing a 3 trillion yen supplementary budget.
NTT Docomo has sold land for 2 Tokyo office buildings for approximately 59 billion yen completed by March. These sales involved properties for the Shin Yotsuya and Hitotsubashi buildings. Docomo stated the move aims to maximize asset utilization efficiency. This comes as the company's core mobile business faces ongoing challenges.
A crude oil tanker, managed by a Japanese company, arrived in Japan on May 25th. It is the first to pass through the Strait of Hormuz since its de facto blockade due to escalating Middle East tensions. 3 Japanese crew members were on board, marking a significant event for Japan's energy supply.
Prince Hisahito of Akashino will attend his first imperial palace banquet on May 27th. He will join the Emperor and Empress in welcoming Philippine President Marcos and his wife as state guests. Separately, the Akashino couple will visit Ishikawa Prefecture on May 31st for a commemoration ceremony.
次は社会のニュースです。
The wife of a former official, who died by suicide over the Moritomo Gequin document alteration, is suing the government. She seeks to disclose her husband's handwritten notes and audio records, which the Ministry of Finance withheld, citing privacy and potential investigation obstruction. The ministry previously refused. She aims to uncover the truth of the scandal.
In Tokyo's Ginza district, 25 people reported feeling unwell, including sore throats, after a pungent odor spread through a commercial complex around noon today. Reports indicate a man sprayed something in an ATM corner located on the first floor of a bank within the facility. Authorities are investigating the incident.
In Tatsuno City, Hyogo Prefecture, where a mother and daughter were murdered, a person resembling the wanted suspect was reportedly seen near the scene before the crime was discovered. The suspect's location remains unknown. Police are continuing their investigation into the case.
In Asahikawa, Hokkaido, the first trial began for a 23-year-old defendant accused of murdering a 17-year-old high school girl by pushing her into a river 2 years ago. The defendant disputed the murder charge, stating he had no intent to kill. He faces charges of murder and confinement.
Frequent bear sightings are disrupting schools across Japan, leading to temporary closures and canceled outdoor activities. Some children are even absent due to fear. Education boards face challenges balancing continued learning with student safety. Schools are grappling with difficult decisions, such as restricting outdoor play or shifting to online classes.
A person in their 70s has been referred to prosecutors on suspicion of making a false report. The individual allegedly claimed to have been a victim of a bicycle blue ticket scam, where they supposedly received a traffic ticket from a scammer. Authorities are investigating the details of this alleged false statement.
The mayor of Kibichuo Town, Okayama Prefecture, was referred to prosecutors today on suspicion of violating the Public Offices Election Act. He is suspected of partially paying for voters' dining expenses at a social gathering. The mayor has denied these allegations.
In Ishigaki City, Okinawa, a man was transported to the hospital unconscious this morning after being found bleeding from his chest at an apartment complex. Police are investigating the incident as a potential criminal case. Later reports confirmed the man's death, and authorities are now investigating it as a murder.
The growing number of single elderly people dying without relatives is burdening local governments. Municipalities are struggling with funeral arrangements, storing remains, and managing unclaimed belongings. Many relatives refuse responsibility, citing various reasons. This rising trend of unclaimed bodies is increasing the workload and emotional strain on city staff.
The number of public school students needing Japanese language instruction reached a record 84,759 in 2025, doubling in a decade. This includes over 73,000 foreign nationals. The Ministry of Education plans to enhance support, including launching pre-classes for initial instruction and developing new teaching materials starting in 2027.
次はビジネス関連のニュースです。
Japan's Nikkei stock average closed above 65,000 yen for the first time on May 25th, hitting a record high of 65,158.19 yen. Hopes for a U.S. Iran conflict resolution lowered crude oil prices to below $90 a barrel. This, combined with strong buying in AI and semiconductor shares, drove the market. Some experts believe 70,000 yen is now in sight.
Toshifumi Suzuki, honorary advisor and former chairman of 7&I Holdings, passed away on May 18th at age 93 due to heart failure. He was widely known as the father of convenience stores in Japan, having established the country's first full-scale 7-Eleven chain. A public memorial service is planned.
The tanker Idemitsu Maru arrived at Nagoya port on May 25th. It was the first Japanese tanker to pass through the Strait of Hormuz since it was effectively blockaded due to worsening Middle East tensions. The vessel carries about 2 million barrels of Saudi Arabian crude oil, enough for 0.6 days of Japan's consumption.
The Japanese government is planning a supplementary budget of about 3 trillion yen for this fiscal year. This budget aims to address the Middle East situation. Prime Minister Takaichi is scheduled to explain the government's future response, including details of the budget and the outlook for oil supply, on May 25th.
Toyota Motor announced on May 25th it will expand overseas production cuts to about 83,000 units by November. This is an increase from the previously planned 38,000 units. The decision stems from escalating Middle East tensions and the effective blockade of the Strait of Hormuz, which continues to disrupt logistics.
A naphtha shock threatens small businesses despite government claims of sufficient supply. The Strait of Hormuz blockade cut Middle East naphtha imports. Though alternative sources exist, total supply is 13% below normal. Businesses now face rising material costs, making price, not just volume, the main concern.
The government has confirmed future initiatives to address women's specific health issues, including menopause symptoms and menstruation. These plans involve compiling and publishing a list of medical institutions capable of providing specialized care. This aims to help women find appropriate support and improve their overall health outcomes.
Team Mirai has proposed income-based benefits for low to middle-income earners. This is an alternative to the zero consumption tax on food idea being discussed by the Bipartisan National Council. The proposal aims to provide support tailored to annual income, focusing on those who need it most.
Chief Cabinet Secretary Kihara emphasized the importance of communication between Japan and China, even as relations worsen. Following Minister of Economy, Trade, and Industry Akazawa's contact with a Chinese minister, Kihara stated that dialogue is crucial due to existing concerns. He reiterated Japan's open stance toward continued discussions.
Japan's Securities and Exchange Surveillance Commission will investigate Nidec, a major motor company, for alleged accounting fraud. The probe under financial law will check for false statements in reports, possibly leading to a penalty. A third-party report previously found multiple irregularities and implicated founder Shigenobu Nagamori.
では、スポーツニュースをお伝えします。
Sumo wrestler Wakataka Kage, after winning his second championship at the Summer Grand Tournament, his first in 25 tournaments, aims for Ozeki promotion. The 31-year-old, who recovered from a severe knee injury, secured 12 wins. This achievement, returning to the Sanyaku rank, sets a strong foundation for his goal of becoming an Ozeki, and he vows to continue his efforts.
Dodgers pitcher Yoshinobu Yamamoto secured his fourth win of the season. He pitched 7 strong innings against the Brewers, giving up just 1 run. Shohei Ohtani, however, went hitless in 3 at-bats, drawing 2 walks. This ended Ohtani's hitting streak in consecutive games.
Japan's national football team, Moriyasu Japan, began its training camp in Chiba for the upcoming FIFA World Cup. 13 players, including Yuto Nagatomo and Ritsudon, participated in the initial public session. Other European-based players will join later. The team will play a warm-up match against Iceland on May 31st.
Cubs pitcher Shota Imanaga took his 5th loss of the season, allowing 7 runs over 6 innings against the Astros. This defeat extended the Cubs' losing streak to 8 games. Additionally, his teammate Seiya Suzuki went hitless in 4 at-bats. The team continues to face a challenging period.
Red Sox player Masataka Yoshida hit his first home run of the season against the Twins. He delivered a strong performance with 2 hits and 1 RBI. However, the Red Sox ultimately lost the game, extending their losing streak to 3 consecutive matches.
Female jockey Sena Imamura, 22, made history by winning the G1 Oaks at Tokyo Racecourse on May 24th. Riding Juryo Kupiero, this is the first G1 victory for a Japanese female jockey. It also marked the first time a female jockey competed in one of Japan's 5 major classic horse races.
White Sox AAA infielder Riku Nishida is reportedly set for his MLB debut on May 26th. The 25-year-old drafted in 2023 boasts a .347 batting average with 1 home run and 10 RBIs in 33 AAA games this season. He will join Munetaka Murakami on the White Sox roster.
In Japanese professional baseball, Hanshin secured its 5th consecutive win, moving into first place in the Central League. Rookie Masahiro Tateshi hit his first professional home run. In the Pacific League, Seibu defeated the former leader Oryx in a direct match, now holding the top spot.
At the Summer Grand Sumo Tournament, Takeru Fuji secured 11 wins, guaranteeing his promotion back to the Makuuchi division for the next tournament. The West Jirayo 2 wrestler ended with a 5-match winning streak, showcasing a strong performance by overcoming opponents.
Inter Miami's Lionel Messi was forced to leave a game on May 24th due to injury, reportedly clutching his leg. Occurring weeks before the 2026 World Cup, this incident has caused global concern. Messi went directly to the locker room for evaluation, leaving fans worried about his condition.
続いて、国際ニュースです。
U.S. President Trump stated he instructed his delegation not to rush an agreement in talks with Iran to end the conflict. U.S. media reports indicate the main focus is how Iran will dispose of its highly enriched uranium. There are concerns that negotiations could break down.
The U.S. and Iran are in final adjustments for an agreement to end their conflict. President Trump announced on social media that most of the draft is negotiated and includes opening the Strait of Hormuz. Iran's foreign ministry also confirmed this. However, differences remain regarding the Strait of Hormuz's opening.
In the northern Philippines, a building under construction collapsed on May 24th. 4 deaths have been confirmed, and more than 10 people are trapped under the rubble. Rescue operations are continuing in Pampanga Province, Luzon Island. Local authorities are managing the situation.
During the U.S.-China summit on May 14th, Chinese President Xi Jinping criticized Prime Minister Takaichi. However, President Trump defended Takaichi, praising her leadership. Xi claimed Takaichi and Taiwan's President Lai Ching-te threaten regional peace, urging Trump not to support them. Japanese government officials now expect prolonged tensions with China.
A gas explosion at a coal mine in Changji City, China, on May 22nd killed 82 people. The incident exposed the company's lax management. Authorities confirmed serious illegal activities by the mine, and the person in charge has been detained. Reports suggest illegal mining may have been common practice there.
An explosion on railway tracks in southwestern Pakistan derailed a train, killing at least 23 people. An anti-government armed group seeking regional independence claimed responsibility for a suicide attack. Police are now investigating the incident as an act of terrorism.
Turkish police forcibly removed main opposition CHP leader Özal from the party headquarters in Ankara on May 24th. Özal had defied a court order suspending his duties due to alleged election irregularities. The court ordered the former leader reinstated. This move is seen as part of the Erdogan government's crackdown on the opposition.
North Korean media announced that a Workers' Party Central Committee plenary meeting, which sets major policies, will be held late next month. The key focus will be how General Secretary Kim Jong-un addresses relations with the United States and the country's nuclear and missile development programs.
An oil tanker managed by a Japanese company arrived in Japan on May 25th. This marks the first time such a vessel has passed through the Strait of Hormuz since it was effectively closed due to escalating Middle East tensions. 3 Japanese crew members were reportedly on board.
続いて、文化・芸能ニュースをお伝えします。
Detective Precure and Detective Conan will air special collaboration episodes. The Precure producer initiated this rare cross over a year ago, which was challenging due to different broadcasters and studios. Detective Conan appears in Precure on May 31st. Cure Answer will then appear in Conan on June 6th. Producers overcame hurdles for this unique event.
On May 24th, during Fukushima's Soma no Maui festival, a horse went off course during an armored horse race. After its rider fell, the horse injured 6 female spectators. 2 are possibly seriously hurt, and 1 suffered light injuries, all transported to a hospital. The horse was later secured.
Tao Okamoto won Best Actress at the 79th Cannes Film Festival for Ryusuke Hamaguchi's film. Suddenly, I Feel Sick. She is the first Japanese actress to receive this honor, sharing the award with Virginie Efira. The film set in Paris depicts a deepening friendship, with their performances receiving high praise.
TV Asahi apologized on May 23rd for inappropriate questions and intentional direction on its variety show, Anokan Neru. A celebrity was asked to name a disliked public figure, causing discomfort and misinterpretation. TV Asahi stated staff lacked consideration, taking full responsibility for inducing and broadcasting unintended remarks.
Talent Haruna Ai runs a monthly children's cafeteria at her restaurant. She admits rising prices are making operation frankly tough, forcing her to use personal funds. Despite the challenges, she is committed to continuing the service, believing everyone is struggling. She also receives support from others, including donations.
The popular character Popeye is being adapted into a horror film. Popeye the Slayer Man, releasing July 24th. A sequel is already planned. Popeye, traditionally a hero, transforms into a ruthless killer. Armed with spinach, he brutally murders young people as college students investigate a sailor urban legend.
Yujiro Hanma from the Baki manga will join the fighting game Tekken 8 as a guest character. Known as the strongest creature on Earth, he's the final addition for Tekken 8 Season 3, arriving early 2027. His fighting style remains a mystery, as in-game footage is not yet released.
On May 25th, Atarashi Gakko No leaders met with Education Minister Yohei Matsumoto to discuss promoting Japanese music globally. The group is popular internationally, with member Rin expressing hope to deliver our works to the world. Minister Matsumoto pledged wholehearted support for their efforts.
At the 79th Cannes Film Festival, Russian director Andrei Zvyagintsev, Grand Prix winner for Minotaur, appealed to President Putin to end the Ukraine invasion. During the May 23rd ceremony, he stated, "Millions of people dream that countless massacres will stop. Only you, the Russian president, can stop it."
Actress Yu Aoi was seen filming a new drama in Tokyo in early May. She will star in Until the T-Shirt Drees, a TBS drama starting in July, her first lead role in a terrestrial drama in 18 years. After marriage and childbirth, Aoi is making a full return to acting, having previously prioritized childcare.
今日のニュースは以上です。最後までお付き合いいただき、ありがとうございました。おやすみなさい。